So we'll start in child's pose with your big toes together and your knees apart and your forehead down on your mat. If you can't touch your forehead to your mat, you can lift your hips up off your heels, or you can put a block underneath your forehead so you can find a way to rest here and begin to really think about your deep breathing in and out through your nose, in and out through your nose and throat. Pressing your hips back onto your heels and stretching your fingers forward. We can take our next inhale breath and gently walk our fingers to the right and lean into our left side, pressing the left sit bone down. Using that lower belly breathing, feeling the stretch the breath creates, and becoming present by using that breath at the front of our mind's eye, as that's what's happening right now during your practice. Now let's inhale again, and then on your exhale, walk your fingers to the left and gently lean into your right side hip. Pressing the right sit bone down and working to breathe equally in both sides of your lungs. Feeling your rib cage expand, lower belly breathing, that's good. Let's walk the fingers back to the center and take a couple more moments here, breathing in and out through your nose. You'll start to open your eyes. We'll slide the palms down towards the face, press into the palms, and meet in tabletop, finding your back flat, your belly pulled in to start. We'll inhale, drop the belly, scoop the chest, look for the wall behind you, that's cow pose, and then inhale, round your spine for cat. Inhale, drop your belly, scoop your chest. Exhale, round your spine, pull your belly in, lift your shoulder blades up. Inhale, drop, working at your own pace. Exhale, round. So if you're a little before or after me, that's okay. Once again, we'll inhale, drop. And exhale, round. Meeting back in tabletop. Let's point our right toe to the back right corner of the mat and pick up the right hand. Gazing to the floor will keep you more sturdy. Gazing up to the ceiling will challenge your balance. If you choose, you can flex your foot and pick up your leg, pressing your heel away from you, lifting through your rib cage and the side of the thigh up to the ceiling. Foot, hand, and knee comes down. If you choose, you can inhale, drop the belly, and exhale, round the spine. Meeting back in tabletop, point the left toe to the left corner of the mat and pick up the left hand. Still breathing in and out through your nose. Choosing, if you'd like to, pick up your left leg, flexing your foot, lifting the thigh up to the ceiling. Reaching with your fingertips. Foot, hand, and knee comes down. Let's inhale, drop. And exhale, round. Meeting back in tabletop. Take your right arm, stretch it forward. Your left heel, stretch it back. Toes down, fingers reaching ahead. We'll inhale, lengthen. And exhale, awkward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, awkward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose, elbow to your knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, awkward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose. And then coming out of it, we'll inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tabletop. Again, inhale, drop your belly. And exhale, round your spine. Trying that on the other side. Left arm reaches forward, right heel reaches back, toes down, fingers reaching ahead. We'll inhale, lengthen. And exhale, awkward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, awkward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, awkward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose, and then coming out of it, we'll inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, drop your belly if you choose. And exhale, round your spine. Meeting back in tabletop, let's point the left toes up to the ceiling and just start to pick up the thigh. So it's like you're going to touch a button on the ceiling with your big toe. Work to keep your hips square to your mat, and then work this at your own pace. Lifting the thigh straight up, creating strength in your glutes. Trying that again on the other side. Without thinking about it too much, point the right toe up and start pushing that button on the ceiling with your big toe, lifting your thigh straight up off your mat. We're going to keep your hips square, breathing in and out through your nose. Go ahead and release, meeting in tabletop. We're ready to flex our feet and meet in downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, take a moment to just pedal your heels out. Check your hands, lots of space between your fingers, knuckles and palms pressing down. Working out your hamstrings. You can inhale the right leg back, open it up, bend your knee, do some circles with your ankle. Maybe draw some circles with your knee. Try that again on the other side. Inhale the left leg back, open it up, bend the knee. Maybe look under your armpit for your foot. And then meet me back in tabletop. I forgot one little thing. Take the right arm, stretch it forward, and roll it out. And lots of breath to support it, creating space. Giving yourself the fuel to create that space. We'll go the other direction by staying connected to deep, slow breathing in and out through your nose. Now let's inhale up and then exhale, thread the needle. So we're going to bring the right arm underneath your left armpit and your right ear to your mat. If you choose, you can walk the left hand to the top corner of the mat. Inhaling the left arm up, exhale, bend the elbow, grab the inside of your right thigh to open up that left shoulder as well as stretch your right. Coming onto the ball of the left foot if you choose and picking up your leg. Again, working at your own pace. Knowing you've got options, you can release. Foot, hand, and knee down. Unleash the bind, slide it down towards your face. Inhale the arm up. And exhale, we'll bring it back down. Good. Pause here. Take a cow and cat if you like. And then meet me back in tabletop. We'll try it on the other side. Left arm stretches forward. Let's roll it out. Opening up your chest, moving on your knees if you choose. Stop at the top and go the other direction. Inhaling the arm up, let's exhale, thread the needle. Bringing your left ear to your mat. Pausing there before choosing to walk the right hand to the top corner of your mat. Further still, you can inhale the right arm up, exhale, bend the elbow, grab the inside of your left thigh. And if you'd like, you can come onto the ball of the right foot and pick up your leg. And again, working at your own pace. These are just options. Go ahead, release when you're satisfied. We'll unleash the bind. Slide the palm down towards your face. Press into your palm to open up your chest. And exhale, bring your hand back down. Tabletop if you choose, cow and cat. And then we'll point the right toe to the back right corner of your mat and pick up your right hand. So you're in that low plank again. We'll start to work the core. We're going to inhale and then exhale, crunch, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reach forward, fingertips to your toes. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to your knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fingers to your toes. So do this at your own pace. It's quite challenging, so if you feel that work happening, you're right. If you don't want to reach for your toes forward, you can just choose to do the elbow and knee crunch. Again, whatever pace you like. Breathing in and out through your nose. And we are going to add one thing here. So you can stay put in your low side plank, and let's point the right toe and then draw some circles ahead of you with your toes. And very challenging. We won't stay here for too long. You're going to make it. Good. And then we'll release. Back to tabletop. Cow and cat if you choose. Inhale, drop, and exhale, round. And then we'll try that again on the other side. Left toe, left corner of your mat, left hand reaches. We're going to inhale, lengthen. And then we'll exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach forward for your toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach. So taking those ab exercises on the exhale so you have some space there and some fuel as well. Working at your own pace. We'll do a couple more. And then once again, we'll point the left toe, left corner of your mat. We'll pick up the left hand, point the toes, and then see if you can draw those circles in front of you. We won't go for too long, so do your very best. Give yourself lots of breath and fuel. Take it the other direction. And then we'll put it down. Back to tabletop. And then up to downward facing dog once again. And then again, we'll pedal those heels out or back. So take a couple moments here. Opening up the hips again if you need to. And then we'll bring our heels and toes together if they're not there already and shift forward to your high push-up. This go around, I'm going to drop to my knees, point my toes up, and take a low push-up. Nice flat back, shoulders away from the ears. Straighten your arms, bring your feet down, and then bring your elbows down. Tabletop with the elbows down, that's modified dolphin into modified dolphin plank. Bringing your collarbone towards your fingers. Right leg lifts up if you choose, and the left leg lifts up if you choose. Bringing it back down, back to modified dolphin, and back to tabletop. Point the right toe to the back right corner of your mat and pick up your right hand. If you choose, you can pick up your right leg, flexing your foot. Bringing the hand back down, take a little push-up, and then bring that right knee back down. Trying it again on the other side. Left toe, left corner of your mat, left hand comes up. Left leg comes up. Put your hand back down. Take a little push-up, and then bring that left knee down for tabletop. We can all make our way back to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, shifting forward to a high push-up. A low push-up, even if it's not super low, that's okay. Straighten your arms. We'll take it to downward facing dog. Drop to your forearms for dolphin. Shifting over your forearms, dolphin plank. Right leg lifts up. We'll release it. Left leg lifts up. We'll release it. Shifting back to dolphin and then back to downward facing dog. So I've got my heels and toes together. I'm going to spin them to the left and point my toes to the right. And you can always drop that bottom knee and get right back into your low side plank. If you choose, you can stay lifted Pick up your leg, bring your foot to the inside of your thigh, steady. Hand comes down, take a push-up. Inhale the leg back and exhale the foot back down. Knowing that you can just try that side plank too. You don't have to do all of those things. I'll give you the directions for one more side. Heels to the left. Or heels to the right, toes to the left, excuse me. Legs up, foot to the thigh, left hand comes down. Take your push-up. Inhaling the leg back and exhaling the foot back down. Downward facing dog. So we'll do that series one more time at your own pace. High push-up, low push-up. Straighten your arms. Downward dog. Drop to your forearms. Shifting over your forearms, dolphin plank. Right leg up. Release it. Left leg up. Release it. Shift back to dolphin. Downward facing dog. Heels to the left, toes to the right, right hand up. Right leg up. Foot to the thigh, hand down, take your push up. Inhaling the leg back. And exhaling the foot back down. We'll try it on the other side. Heels to the right, toes to the left, left hand up. Leg up, foot to the thigh. Hand comes down and take your push up. Inhaling the leg back and exhaling the foot back down. Good. Downward dog, shift forward. Everybody can drop to the knees and lower down onto your bellies. And we'll get ready for a little back bend here. Tops of your feet flat to the mat. Fingertips underneath your shoulders. Let's take a cobra. So nice and easy. Belly button still stays on your mat. Shoulders away from your ears. Teeth together, looking behind you. Touch your chin. Look to the right. Put your arms at your side. And just relax. Give yourself a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's bring the chin forward. And we'll look to the left. Slow lower lung breathing. Ready to move into a seal pose. Lower back exercise. You're going to bring your arms out to the side, your legs together, and then lift your chest up. So full locust pose, lifting your arms up to the ceiling, your hands up, your feet up one more time. Gaze behind you. You can slowly lower down. Then we'll take that seal pose. Feet like a V, tops of your feet flat, hands in front of you, shoulders away from your ears. Gently lower down. Hands a little bit closer if you choose for a king cobra. Again, shoulders still down and away from your ears. Choosing to look ahead or look behind you, whatever feels good. Gently lower down. Lifting back to tabletop. And back to child's pose momentarily. And give yourself some breath in and out through your nose. Keeping your eyes open. Let's slide the palms back down towards the face. Lift back to tabletop. Flex our feet to downward facing dog. And then walk the feet forward. And just fold. Relax your neck. Hang. Shake your head out. Grab your opposite elbows. Walk to the right, to the left. Do your thing. Couple more moments down here. Shake it out. And then nice and easy, we're going to roll on up. Head's the last thing to come up. Good. Finding your heels and toes together. Bring your arms over your head. Your hands to heart center. And pause. And give yourself a breath. Feel your feet down on your mat. Spine nice and long, shoulders relaxed. Here we go, inhaling the arms up. We'll interlock the fingers, release the index fingers, and cross your thumbs. Now you can't see my arms, but do your best to keep your arms nice and straight. Your feet planted to your mat, from your belly button down's engaged as you lift up out of the waist. You're just gently bending to the right and to the left. Take your time with it. Keep your chin lifted and keep your breath moving. We'll stop here in the middle. Feet grounded, thighs engaged. We'll inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, we'll reach up and over to the right and lean gently to the left. So again, nice and slow with each breath. You take a micro movement. So as you inhale, you'll lift up your rib cage, reach to the right. And as you exhale, you'll lean that hip to the left a little bit more, creating a deep stretch down the side of your body. Come down, find a little bit more. We'll inhale back up. And then take it to the other side on your inhale. Reach up and over, and then exhale, slide the hips to the right as you reach up and over to the left. And again, that's a good rule of thumb is as you're finding more form, you're inhaling, and as you're finding more depth, you're exhaling. All right, well, we're out of it already. We're in a back bend now. Legs are straight, chest is lifted. We'll inhale the chest up, and exhale the head back. Again, that can be plenty for you. If you want to take it further, you'll inhale your heart up, and then exhale, reach your arms back, keeping your feet firm to your mat. Gently pushing your hips forward, looking for your fingers, and maybe even pointing to what you're looking at. Come on out. Inhaling up. And then exhale, forward fold. Hands come to the floor. Go ahead and shake it out once again. And then we'll move into gorilla pose. About 2 fists in between your toes. Hands slide under your feet, toes at your wrist crease. Stepping on your hands, relax your neck. My knees are bent to get my hands under my feet. You can keep your knees bent too. From there, add whatever modifications you like. You can try straightening through the legs. Maybe keeping the knees bent, bending the elbows out to the side, lifting the shoulders away from your ears, and relaxing your neck more, getting your forehead closer to your shins. All right, now we'll inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, downward facing dog. Heels back, tailbone up, palms, knuckles, and fingertips press forward. We'll inhale the right leg back. Exhale, knee to your nose, shifting forward. Inhale the leg back. Exhale, knee to the right elbow. Inhale the leg back, knee to your left elbow. We'll inhale the leg back. And exhale, put the foot back down. Pause here. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale your knee to your nose. Inhale the leg back. Knee to your left elbow. Inhale the leg back. Knee to your right elbow. Inhale the leg back and exhale the foot back down. Shifting forward. Dropping to the knees, pointing the toe, or lowering down to your belly, excuse me. Oh, we're in a low plank, huh? So we've got your elbows down like a sphinx. You come onto the balls of your feet and you lift into a lowered plank. Bringing your collarbone towards your fingertips is going to increase the strength, offer you more of a challenge. Okay, let's drop to the knees and we'll flip to your left side. So from here, you can lift into that side plank. You can pulse your thighs like that to work your obliques. Or you can just hold it. Let's go ahead, lower it down and take it to another low plank. Go ahead, lift it up. Keep your breath moving. Lower down. Try it on the other side. Piece of cake. Look at this class is flying by. I miss you guys. So again, that lowered side plank, you can choose how you like to do it. My elbows are down. lifting your hips up to the ceiling, reaching with your fingers. You can pulse if you like, and you can even drop that bottom leg and just lift up through your hips, and you'll feel plenty of ab strength and a modified version of this. Go ahead, lower down, and one more time we'll take the low plank. Shifting forward, legs engaged, breath moving. And then we'll lower down. Let's lift back to tabletop. Back to downward facing dog. Heels and toes together. Spin your heels to the left, toes to the right, right hand up. Leg up, foot to the thigh. Hand down, take your push up. Ooh, inhale the leg back. And exhale the foot back down. Let's try that on the other side. Heels to the right now, toes to the left. Lift up through your thighs, hand up. If you choose leg up, foot to the thigh. Hand comes back down and take your push up. Inhaling the leg back and exhaling the foot back down. Now let's go ahead and walk it on up. Knees bent, relax your head. Inhale, halfway lift. We'll exhale, fold. Inhale the arms up over the head. Hands through your heart center. Heels and toes together, thighs touching. The best that you can. We'll sit back for chair pose. Weights in the heels. Thighs engaged, chest is lifted. Swinging your arms up. If you choose, lift the heels up and bend your knees. Get down. That's good. Working your thighs. We'll go ahead and release. Heels back down, hands to your heart center. We'll inhale and exhale, twist. So that's my left elbow to my right knee. Whatever side you do, it's okay. Opening up your arms if you choose. Hands back together. Back to chair pose. Once again, arms up. Once again, heels up. Bend the knees, we'll get down. We'll go 3, 2, ooh, come on out. Hands to your heart center, inhale. Exhale, twist. We're going to open up your chest. Keep your hips square to the front of your mat. If you choose, you can open up your arms. Hands back together. Back to chair pose. Arms up. Heels up. And bend your knees. We'll go 3, 2, and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to fold. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Sorry about that. We're in down dog now. We're dropping to the knees. And we're ready to do some abs here on the floor. Finding a seat with your feet flat. Let's inhale the arms up. And we'll exhale. Pick up a leg. Put it down. We'll pick up the other leg. So we're training for boat. Pointing the toes. Nice straight leg. Nice flat back too there. So make sure if you're really getting into some of those ab exercises, you can keep your back flat and supported rather than hunching. So leaning back if you choose. You can pick up your legs. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Shoulders forward, lean back a little bit. Legs if you choose. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Shoulders forward, lean back. Maybe leaning back a little bit more. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Shoulders forward, lean back. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Shoulders forward, we'll lean back. Take some abs on the way down. Back touches your mat. I'm just going to spin around. You stay where you are and we'll take dead bug. Slowing your heart rate down a little bit, just relax. And then we'll get back to business. Putting your arms at your side, your palms down, soles of your feet together. Let's just pump the knees out, working the insides of your thighs. Working at your own pace and keeping your breath moving. Couple more. And then meeting back in the center, and we'll take some circles. So our legs are engaged and our toes are pointed. And we're working to draw a circle on the ceiling and maybe even onto the wall. Hands there to support you, not to move you. It's your abs that are creating that action and strength. Let's go the other direction. Again, your lower back is going to move a bit on your mat, but if you feel your neck straining or your hands really moving you, just take it a little bit more slow. Now let's stop at the top. Inhale. Exhale, lower it down a little bit. Hold it there. Inhale up again, toes pointed, legs engaged. Exhale, see if you can lower down a little bit more. So you're bringing your legs more parallel to your mat. We'll inhale up. Exhale, lower them down a little bit more. Do the best you can. And then bend one leg and straighten the other. Switch sides. We'll keep the legs as parallel to your mat as you can. Switch sides. Keeping your feet engaged. Switch sides. So your legs feel lighter. Switch sides. Keep your breath moving. Switch sides. Switch sides. Switch sides again. Switch them again. Couple more. Now can you get your legs back together? Lift them back up. Oh yeah, go ahead, take happy baby. Rock it out. Now remember, you can grab the back of your thighs, your ankles, or the outsides of your feet here. Pulling your knees into your chest, giving yourself a big hug. And then finding your feet flat to your mat. We'll get ready for bridge pose. Fingertips grazing the back of the heels. Inhale and lift up the pelvis. So work to keep your toes, your knees, and your thighs the same distance apart. Finding strength not just from your glutes, but the tops of your thighs as well, sides of your thighs. Gently lower down. Let's inhale, lift it up again. And if you choose, you can pick up one of your legs. You can pick up the other leg. Lift up your pelvis one more time and then lower it down. Very good. One more set of bridge pose. Go ahead, lift it up. Breathing in and out through your nose. And lower down. Very good. Legs in the air to start. Maybe hands in the air too. You can stay here. That's a great place to be. You can use a block for supported shoulder stand. Or you can lift up into shoulder stand with your hips and your heels in a line. You can use gravity to help open up your legs a little bit. Again, you're in shoulder stand, not neck stand, so you're not crunching onto your neck and head. If you want to move into plow, you can do that as well. So I'll press my heels towards the wall. That'll give you a nice deep stretch. Deaf man's if you choose. None of that is required. They're just options. Go ahead, lift it back up. And gently lower down. Good, you can have a little squeeze here if you need it. And then find your feet down on your mat. So arms and legs long, let's just get right to it. Pointing the right toe and picking up the right leg. Again, moving at whatever pace you need to. Engaging your thigh and pointing your toes so your leg feels lighter. Keep your breath moving. Feel your lower abs working to help too. And we'll switch sides. Don't even think about it. Hands there to support you, but keep the strength and the focus in your legs and in your abs. Feeling the top of that thigh getting nice and strong. Couple more. Lowering down. And we'll switch onto your side, whatever side you choose. And again, just pick up your leg, working the side of your thigh. Breath moving, working at your own pace, and keeping your leg engaged. Let's try it on the other side. Breathing in and out through your nose. Let's do our last couple. We've done it. Amazing. Soles of the feet together. Let's bring the heels in. Rock around a little bit. And we'll start to stretch it out. We'll inhale, lift, and then exhale, gently walk forward. Let's bring it back. And then we'll do something similar. Just take the heels further away from the center, rock around a little bit. We'll inhale, lift, and exhale, gently walk forward. We'll bring that back to the center. Take your right leg out, left leg in. Slide your hand down your shin, reach up and over your ear. Again, keep your breath moving. You're nice and warm now, so give yourself an opportunity to enjoy these deep stretches. Rounding towards your toes. Working to grab your toes. You can flex your foot back. If you can't grab your toes, that's okay. Just give that leg a nice good stretch. Trying that on the other side. Left hand, slide it down your shin, reach up and over your ear. We'll release. Rounding towards the toes. Give that leg a stretch if you haven't done so already. And then opening the legs like a V. Working to get your tailbone back, flexing your feet, and walking it forward. Again, no contest, just to feel good. And gently come out of that. And then bring the legs forward. You can walk your hips back a little bit. Flex your toes. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, reach forward. Shoulders away from your ears, maybe elbows close to the floor. If you round your spine, that's an option too. You can try those two different methods. We so ripped. It's time to chill out. Let's go ahead and make our way onto our backs. And we'll take reverse pigeon. Bring your right foot on your left knee, interlocking your fingers behind your left thigh and guiding the thigh to the chest. If you want to go for the twist, you can goalpost your arms and bring everything to your left side and change your gaze to your right. If that doesn't feel so good, you can just take your feet flat to your mat and let the knees fall to the left and gaze to the right. We'll release out of that. Bring our feet back down and we'll switch sides. Left foot to the right knee. Grabbing the back of the right thigh and guiding the thigh towards the chest. Breathing in and out through your nose. If you choose the twist, goalposting the arms, bring everything to the right and changing your gaze to the left. You can make your way out of that. Find your feet flat to the mat. Maybe pull it in. Give yourself a squeeze, a little rock around if you need it. And I'll bring the soles of the feet together, the knees out to the side. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart, and just relax and breathe. You've done it once again. Thank you so much for doing some online Yogalates. I'll miss you very much this week. But I'm happy to see that you're still doing your yoga, and I'll see you when I return. Take as long as you need here. Namaste.